Although, I don't know. That van one broke for some reason. I don't know what was up with that.
Hey, it's loser G. Dupree. Your man downtown who knows the score when you absolute that positively gotta get yourself some wheels. You know it's gonna be fly. Come get your eyes on, man. See what I got.
We need a cop car. You get it and you bring it in. Your usual fee. But it's no good to us if you wreck it. So you boogie on over here, but with a Beverly Hills shine on that bodywork. We got ourselves a possibility downtown. Should be smooth. Our boy Lucky's gonna be with us.
Okay, so I want to test something. So I bet the game will crash again if I select this one. Yes. Okay. So the car selection screen for some undercover missions is broken and does not work. So that is another bug. Which I didn't even know there was one. I guess there is. Oh, we're in Los Angeles. I didn't even notice.
Hey, it's loser G.
Because I like cop cars, I have to pick this one. I have to. Unfortunately, there's no horn button, so I can't activate the sirens. Steal a cop car. Also, because the player cars have all been updated, the police car looks different from the traffic one, because the traffic one's still using the PC model, but the player car has been updated. I'm assuming it's still also based off of Rigus, but I'm not sure. Judging by the front end, I want to say yes. Oh crap. I didn't realize how much damage I just took. And I still have to drive across the entire map. Whoopsies. I have a couple of different options. I could just drive straight down this entire road, which I think I'm going to, because big road freeway. Until I get to the very end. Okay, so they definitely reduced the max health for this mission, because they don't want you wrecking the car too much. Restoring something should be easy. It just needs a spot for a button press on the screen. Because I bet honking and sirens and all that stuff still in the game. There's just no button on the screen to press to activate said thing. Same goes for fast and hard steering unless it's already being activated automatically. Now we're gonna keep going.
What a red light.
Okay, this block. I need to go left, and of course the cop spawns there too. I'm gonna be boned if there's any time where I have to select a car and there's no other mission options. And if that happens, that sucks. I probably shouldn't put full playthrough in the title. Truth be told, I don't know if I can make it, if I can get to the very end. So if I remember, this should be a takedown, another recorded chase mission where I have to use a police car to take somebody down. Never mind. Why am I not using the police car? What was the point in getting it? Did they not set up this mission properly? Or did we skip a mission? I'm confused. Or maybe I'm thinking of New York, actually. Whoops. I'm probably thinking of New York. But it is another chase mission, it's just not the one I was thinking of. Oh crap. Once again, no daytime in LA. Well, there's a lot of time on the timer. 2 minutes is a lot of time compared to the previous ones. Yeah, I wanted to make the HUD stylized after Driver 2 or Driver 1 PlayStation, but I couldn't move the minimap. Out of all the HUD elements that's in an editable format script, the minimap isn't in there. Only the border for the minimap's in there, aka the chrome border edge. Only that one's in the editable format. It doesn't move the map with it, sadly. Another thing that wasn't in an editable format is the timer. I couldn't move that one either. Part of me wonders how hard it would be to find a hex editor. He's got quite a lot of health compared to Slater. I find it interesting you can still steer the vehicle whenever. Normally you shouldn't be able to do any input during the well done or vehicle wrecked message screen. The Maddox Hit. Pick up the Hitman. Oh, it's in the parking garage. I thought the parking garage was on the right side of the map, not the left. Unfortunately, I don't play this game, Driver 1 enough to know. He went flying around that corner. I'm assuming the way the waypoint works in this game is it utilizes the road data and how traffic cars would follow the path. Because it'll never go on the wrong side of the road on freeways and stuff, I noticed. I am here. Get to the Chinese theater, or theatre. Okay. I'm gonna... I like how the GPS route always tries to make me take a bunch of unnecessary turns. That cop, for some reason, couldn't see me. In fact, I didn't see him anywhere. Did he fall out of bounds or something? So we can make a left here on the freeway and then make a right. For a little bit less turning. The reason why is the freeway is always safer. There's more space to try to avoid oncoming cops, even if they are really bad at hitting me head on most of the time. I'm thinking after I finish up Undercover, I'll show. I might do a bit of driving games, and then I'll show off the rest of the cars, because the mission scripts are also in a editable format, meaning I can show off every car in the game. Because some of the cars I don't think are ever used, and then you also can't see them since there's no car selection screen for Take a Ride for some reason. I don't know if running over debris increases felony. I also don't know if running into walls increases felony. It might, but a lot of times it seems like it doesn't. But maybe it's just because the cop coincidentally didn't see me do it. Over here, although yeah, there's a to be continued after they've committed their crime they're about to do. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they're shooting up the theater. I think. Or they assassinate some. I don't know. No, they don't shoot up the theater. They assassinate somebody in the alleyway next to the theater. I think. I forget. It would have showed it in the FMV if the FMVs would load, but they don't currently. I'll probably do another iOS playthrough whenever everything's fully functional. I just wanted to do one now just to show it off mostly. There is other playthroughs out there that done it, but. There's other playthroughs out there of this game, but I don't know how old they are. Where are we going? Oh, okay. Oh, this waypoint's on the wrong side of the road. Maybe it doesn't do the thing I thought it did. Unless it just looked like it was on the wrong side of the road and it really wasn't. Man, it's really jarring when you look at it up close, but the traffic cars are so much more boxy than the player cars since they're using the PC models still. They really should have updated all the models besides not just the player cars. I had a friend that told me importing custom models on PC usually actually breaks the traffic car models to where their damaged textures and models denting doesn't work anymore. Which has me wondering if the new player car models for iOS actually broke it and they just couldn't figure out how to fix it, so they just left it. Because that would make the most sense considering that LOD model switching is still there, as well as smoke and whatnot. If that's the case, there's probably a way someone could fix this bug. 4 new messages. I would, but there's a car it requires a car selection, which will crash the game.
Granger's gang been seen in town, and they got our boy lucky. We're putting a team together to go get him out of there. We still need a driver, and I know you can bring something serious to the dance. We plan on heading out in one car, packing a shitload of heat, then getting in.
I don't like the sound of that.
We think we're something in the booth.
Lucky's on his own.
Check it out, man. I gotta offer you a getaway job. We're heading up to Beverly Hills. I got it all figured out. We're up to something mighty fine.
We're planning a job round First Interstate, see? We want to use a new walker. We want to know if the timing stack up. You the man to test the plan?
No thank you. I remember that one being a kind of a pain in the butt.
Granger's gang
I don't know what.
our boy lucky.
I guess. This is hard because this is risky. If I pick one bad mission, it could completely ruin the entire playthrough. Because I might end up giving up. This is exactly why you should not implement a save system after you select a mission. It's really dumb. Alright, I'll do this one. just because he sounds goofy. We're just not using the LA car at all. We're just using the Miami car instead for some reason. Even though I'm pretty sure the LA car is in the game. I'll have to go through I'll go through each one and show them off at the end of the playthrough. The only annoying thing is I think I'll have to reboot the game each time I show a different car, because I have to mainly edit the mission files. And I don't know, I think the game closes if I basically tab out, I guess you could say. Phone-wise, if you want to call that. It's too early, come back later. How come that's not on the bank job? Also, that's the first time I've heard that. That's the first time I've ever heard that cop line. Requesting immediate assistance. There's actually multiple lines in the game files for that lady, or that dispatch for that lady. There's additional ones of saying like one unit now in pursuit of the target vehicle, and then 2 units, 3 units, and 4 units. It's both on PC and iOS. The audio files are, but I don't know if they're used. I honestly didn't even know that one was used. Whoa! Uh-oh, the cops used the safe... Uh-oh, the cops used the safe house instead. Oh, there's 3 cops? Yeah, I was gonna say that seemed way too short for a mission to be done already. That's a roadblock. Maybe there's not 3 cops. Maybe one of them was scripted spawn, which made it temporarily exceed the maximum of 2 cops. Which is strange. Which is strange because they did up to 4 and take. Is Take a Ride only the only one that has up to 4 maximum cops? Because if that's the case, maybe having 4 maximum cops in Take a Ride wasn't intentional. Lose the tail. I don't even know how I have a tail in the first place. It just magically happened again. More proof that safe zones are broken. We're in New York already? That was quick. Wait, is that a save button or a cassette play? I'm so stupid. I thought there wasn't a automatic save, or a manual save, but there is right here. I was complaining the whole time. And these are normal empty slots. Well, I look very foolish now complaining about saving after selecting a mission. Because that's just the autosave. Manual save, you can probably just pick the manual save, and then that won't be an issue. Bank job, original. What is this? Is this a replay mission? Oh, completed missions, okay. I don't really quite understand the point of that. They changed that joke. Probably because the original joke was actually really racist. If you didn't know, they used like a stereotypical Asian accent and made... Just really went heavily in that. So they changed it to this, I guess, to make it a bit less, you know... Oh no. This one's awful. But I don't know about the other one either. The bright side is I now know I can save. And we are saved now. So if I pick a bad mission, I can load that manual save. I wish I had known that earlier. I could have got myself out of wasting almost an hour of time on a couple of those missions. This mission, I don't think is terrible, but it is really badly damaged. I'm going to do this one, and if it turns out to be the one I think it is... Because there's this one mission where you have to pick up some guys, and it's really hard. There's the car I was thinking of. So now we're in New York. Truth be told, I know I said I'd do driving games, but was there really to show? It'll probably be just like PC. I suppose I can do like one of each, but just not in every city. Because even though I said what's the point, because it would be just like PC, I could say the same thing about the Undercover playthrough part, I suppose, since it's just like PC as well. As I mentioned before, in the previous video, all the mission scripts are straight up just PC's mission scripts. They even have the original year date and everything, and the commented out section at the top. It even has Newcastle mission scripts, which is funny because Newcastle, along with the Jaguar, are both missing from the iOS version. They cut it from the game, which I think is the biggest thing they should not have done. That's just completely gets rid of it gets rid of stuff to the original game, and it makes the game less superior. And in a way, I don't know how superior you could say iOS is. The only thing iOS really has going for it is the new player car models. I guess the music's better, than PC's, but it's still not better than PlayStation's, in my opinion. Dynamic music just beats PC and iOS out of the park, in my opinion. Something I don't understand is why did they make the touchscreen buttons so big? They probably could have made them smaller, and then they could have fit more controls on screen, such as honking and fast air. Sorry, I was distracted because I just noticed that the police cars are actually using a beta texture for some reason. Is it like that on PC as well? Another to be continued. I'm sure someone on the comment section will tell me. There's a fun fact of that cop car. Those textures are actually being used on the cop car's portrait and driver 2 for Vegas. You're being tailed. Yeah, but they're not going to be able to follow me very good because they'll just flip over. I see them wobbling all over the place back there. because the car's not set up to handle that. So that means San Francisco has a mistake, and they forgot to include their new wheel in that city, because it's still using the PC wheel in San Francisco. They really did miss a lot of stuff. On the iOS version. Not only that, the fast wheel texture doesn't even work on any of the cities. And the hubcaps don't fall off either. And there's no way it's because of hardware limitations. I think they just broke stuff, or somehow couldn't figure out a way to program it. Lose the tail. I guess I actually have to. It doesn't seem like there's a safe zone on this one. He might have actually totaled out. I can't tell because the mini map doesn't stop flashing, and the sight cones stay on the map even after their vehicle's wrecked, which is stupid. The whole point of having a sight cone is to let you know that they can see you. If it's totaled and can't see you, why is it still on the screen? You have one new message. So I have to do whatever mission it is.
Listen, cowboy, we need you to take out one of Granger's drivers. But
It's gonna look like the cops did it. Okay, this is the one.
While you're over in Beverly, all you gotta do is get to the bank by the library and wait down the back alley for Granger's boys to pull the bank job. When the dust settles, after you ran the guy off the road, Granger's gonna think he's got a rat. This is a highly competitive business, my friend, and a little distraction for Granger goes a long way in keeping us out in front.
Funny enough that they're the ones that have the rat, not Granger. But they don't know that. The accident. I'd turn the sirens on if I could. Was that time of day dawn? Yeah, I guess dawn uses the same skybox as dusk for whatever reason. Which, it's still an improvement from Driver 1, because Driver 1, at least on PlayStation, did not have a dawn or a dusk skybox. It just used the regular day skybox with the normal lighting and color transition for the skybox. I'm having trouble catching up to him. He's driving really good behind the wheel, whoever it is. Oh, that didn't even do that much damage either. Die. Okay. So it seems like you don't have to hit him hard like I originally thought. You just gotta move away and hit him again, it seems like, instead of just constantly pushing against their vehicle like you can in Driver 2. You have 3 new messages.
We need a cab, see? We got some more cab rides we need to give in the city. We just need you to bring us one we can use. Don't bring it in if it's all beat up.
Anyone there? I want to talk to a manager. I called for a donut. Document the crispy chicken 33 minutes ago and I'm still there. Just got a lot of the thing to make that chicken anyhow. Are you
Did they add new jokes? I could have sworn there was only 3 in the original game. When I was your age.
Granger's wheels have just been spotted, cowboy. They're parked up in Midtown. Call me if you want to make a mess of them.
Sure. I forgot to manually save. Oh, I remember this one. I hope I didn't make a mistake picking this one. Because I just realized that you do have to deal with cops. So on top of you having to damage Granger's vehicles, you get to deal with cops, and you're damaging yourself by running into Granger's vehicles, which makes you weaker, making it easier for the cops to kill you. Wreck Granger's car. I guess the cop just does not care right now. There must be a safe zone in effect. The second I do this, though, I'll definitely become wanted again. What's considered wrecked? Oh, right, the damage bar. Durr. Well done. But now I have to get out of there. Get back to your motel. I feel like the president's run is going to be a... there's 3 cops right there. I've seen that. It's going to be a double-edged blade. On one hand, it's probably going to be easier because the AI seems a lot more stupid on this version of the game, as shown right there. He was just sitting there. But on the other hand, the cars also feel a lot weaker. So we shall see. First time I've seen more than 2 cops in a mission. But I've already hit in a safe zone again for some reason. Well, supposed to. He's chasing me, even though he shouldn't be. You know what? I haven't done it this much. Let's have a little bit of Demolition Derby. Yeah, it's using the beta cop car textures. So I wonder if PC did that as well, which is why it's like that here as well. Well done. We're probably approaching the near end of the game here. The negatives. Oh, I have to take them out. And I'm misclicking where the pause icon's at. Because you can't see it, but this game is more like in 4x3 than 16:9. It's not quite 4x3, it's a bit wider, but... basically, there's a bit of black on the sides. Oh, this recording's broken. I could restart. It feels cheesy that I'm doing it. If it breaks again, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I think it's a different recording this time. Or it just didn't break. I probably should have did it for that one van chase mission, but that was so early in the video, and on top of that, Oh, he hit that corner. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or if it's broken now. I'm assuming it was supposed to happen. He's still dodging traffic and stuff pretty effortlessly. Oh, but that probably wasn't supposed to happen. Good job you got him. What? But, okay. I ran out of time. I guess that was supposed to happen? I'm confused. Rite of Passage. 5 minutes. I have to go across the entire map. Going west and then north would probably be easier. It's a lot more straight. The more straight paths, the better. Turns slow you down, and it. I'm trying to figure out. I guess I turn a block before the road on the very north, because then I can go all the way across east, which is less turns. Unfortunately, this mission, I don't know if this mission's avoidable if I chose a different path, or if this is one of those missions you have to do regardless which path you take. It's kind of weird. They make you use the LA car in New York, and then you just use the Miami car again in LA. Instead of just using the red car like you normally would. Kind of funny, they made the rain particles stop when you're in the tunnel, but not the sound effect. Drop, drop, drop it. There's no traffic in this lane, so I literally don't even have to steer. Ah! How much further should I go before turning? Technically I can turn on any of these, but to be safe I should probably stay on it to the last block, since this road's wider than the other ones. Darn you, traffic. Still a ways to go. Another 3 blocks after this one. 2 more blocks. 1 more. I noticed I don't think the cops can see through walls on this version of the game. So based on that, we just need to follow the waypoint. Ah. With 30 seconds to spare, you beat Slater's time. Mission successful. Oh, we've made it to the final mission. Let's see how this will go. I already see them spawning in. What the heck? I don't think they're supposed to do that. I don't think they're spawning in 100% properly. I just watched a taxi fall from the sky. Well, they definitely have survival speed. Oh! I take it you haven't voted for me. Oh, I need to pause, I think. Unless Snow's just bugged. Visually bugged a bit. It's getting stuck on the screen a bit. Unless that's normal. I'm only seeing 3. No, there's 4, I think. It's hard to say. Thank you. Nice driving, son. There is 4 of them. Is it only cops though? Not both? Not both gangsters and cops? I don't think I've seen any gangsters yet. I could be wrong though. Jesus. They can't even drive. This is easy mode. Yeah, we're almost already there. And I'm not seeing any gangsters at all. What did they do to this game? Like, this is an interesting experience, but it definitely feels like they butchered it in some aspects. I don't see any gangsters at all. And I'm only seeing 2 of them spawn. Ow. Oh, no, there's still more than 2, but I don't understand. It's like, no, now they're not spawning at all. Yeah, they made this mission super easy. And this is original difficulty too, not easy. Original my ass. Yeah, they can't drive for crap usually. And now if they're even more increased speeds, they couldn't keep up. So now we have we beat the game. Everything's unlocked now. And there is no car select screen, as I'm showing now. Which is weird, because they have a car select screen for Undercover, so why isn't it here? But yeah, this is Take a Ride, and it's basically the same as PC. I'll show it off when I show off all the different cars. For now, we can look at some other things, I suppose. We have Pursuit, Getaway, Crosstown Checkpoint, Trailblazer, Survival, Dirt Track, and Carnage. I don't know. Yeah, see, original difficulty. Virtual stick. Extras, there's cheats, immunity to basically immunity and invincibility. The fact that the rest of the cheats are missing is also a crime. I guess we'll go through each of the driving games. At least one of each. Pursuit might be broken. That's a pole. Or palm tree. Or no, that's a pole. Weird wood texture, almost like a tree bark. Almost got him. Get back here. Got 20 seconds to take him down. One more hit should do it. Got 10 seconds. I don't know where he was going. Well, I lost. Well, the recording broke, I think. Well, it doesn't matter out of time anyways. What do you mean, well done? Okay. That to me seems like, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Either emulator issue or just broken in general. Driving games. Getaway. You'll swap between each city. Easy. It's not asking me for scoreboard stuff. I guess only certain modes have it now for whatever reason. There's the car. Why wasn't it used? Why wasn't it used at all in Undercover? How come the text here on driving games is yellow, but everything else, oh, the rest is all white still? I don't understand that. Why did they make the checkpoint text so big that completely blinds the player for a brief moment? Like, they could have made it smaller. It doesn't need to cover the whole screen. How? There we go. What is this? My car is slanted. I guess there's some sort of hill, some sort of weird thing there. I don't know. Six checkpoints. Oh, I missed my turn. One more checkpoint left, and it's not that far away, strangely. Finished. Are you sure? Trailblazer. So what, there's just no gate racing? Or was gate racing added to Driver 2? And it wasn't in Driver 1. There's the, one, I don't know. PC didn't have both variations of the red car, did it? Because there's two different ones for Miami and New York. Also, the cones are green, which is interesting. Green cones were the color they originally wanted to go for in Driver 2's Trailblazer Gate Racing as well. In fact, their model and textures names still call them green, even though they were changed to red. The reason why I know this is in the demo level files for Havana, the cone's texture is green, with a white stripe on it. Move. I'm gonna run out of time at this rate, so I'm trying to hit every single one. Perfect! All 100. I'm starting to wonder if that's another bug and the menu's just not popping up and it's being skipped or something. Because there's supposed to be high scores unless it's just saved automatically. Nope, nothing. Oh no, it is saved automatically. Never mind. Okay, so high scores are saved automatically. That's right, because it automatically inserts your name from profile here, which I did not change. So we did Trailblazer. Now we're on survival, which is probably easy mode after what we saw in President's Run. Let's the cops get out of there. You cannot get out of there. Ow. Ow. Oh crap, okay. They heard me talking crap and now they're beating my butt. They pushed me through the wall. So I guess you can still get pushed through walls in even this version of the game. So survival, dirt track. Let's do track 1. Six laps. Then again, it is a really short track. I can't see. I didn't even realize that I forgot to pause and didn't realize the textures are broken. Plus 1 second. Yeah, compared to PlayStation, the cars actually do feel a lot slower on PC. But that might be because the car models are a lot bigger on PC. But they didn't change the speed. Two more laps. Best lap is 18 seconds. This shouldn't... Since the game doesn't crash anymore, this shouldn't bug anymore. But there was a funny bug with the previous build of TouchHLE for Driver 1 iOS on Carnage, where if the game crashed at the loading screen when exiting, the unlimited mass would stay on even after you leave the mission and go to take a ride and stuff. It'd just still be on. So you'll see if it stays the case here or not. Okay, and now Carnage. Just do New York, I guess. I don't know. Wreck everything. No, you turned. Oh dear. What was up with that frame rate? And this time I did not hit the change radio button. Why is it? It says damage, but it's doing absolutely nothing. I don't understand. Yeet. Whoa. Yeet. Time's up. I wonder if there is damage, but it's off the screen. I don't know. exit the menu. And let's see if it actually had any score. Whoop. Nope, it's just blank. That's really weird. And that was all the driving game modes. So I guess now the only thing that's left to do is show off what each of the take-a-ride cars are. Which, Miami car is obviously the Miami car. So we have the Miami car, which I probably didn't need to show because I already went in the take-a-ride earlier. Now I have the San Francisco car. Whoop. Los Angeles doesn't give you a day and night option. Los Angeles gives you the Los Angeles car. At least I think this is the Los Angeles car, or it's the other one, I'm not sure. And now for New York. Which is the New York car. Which, this is on PlayStation, there's a completely different car for New York. It uses the same textures, but the model is different. It has different UVs. With the taillights being vertical instead of horizontal like it is here. Okay, and now that we've shown off all the basic cars, and there is no take-a-ride selection screen, which has me wondering if the take-a-ride selection screen on the PC version, which it's only on one of the two versions, which makes me wonder if that version's a modded version. Because the car selection portraits for that game are just the car models without wheels, almost like it was shown in a model viewer, and it was just set up, and it was like, I wonder if it was like a mod for a game or something, I don't know. But there's no car selection screen here, so you'd be surprised to know that every car that's on PC is also on iOS, but they're not normally accessible because of this. So without further ado, I shall now show each of them and what they look like on the iOS version. I will probably cut in between each time I make a change to the mission script. But I suppose for the first time, I can show you how you can access said mission scripts. What did I do? Okay. How to access each mission scripts, which in this case, with TouchHLE, it will be in here for yes. It'll be in here for all the data. I actually have mine ripped, I just remembered. In order to do that, you just basically take the driver dot application and open up a 7-zip, and then you can pull out the driver.app folder and throw it in here in TouchHLE apps. And then you can basically modify any of the files from the direct source if it's available. So we're going to look for scripts, missions. Oh crap, I forgot which missions my take a ride. Frick. And it has every mission here, including easy and whatnot. I'm going to have to make a cut and remember which one is Miami. I'll be right back. Trying to find mission 46 in this jumble. Oh, we can actually search for it. Mission 46. Unless that's not gonna work. How do I close this? Okay, there we go. Mission 46. I don't understand how the ordering of these files work here. I guess it's going off of the first number. There's 446. Where's regular 46 at? There it is. This is Take a Ride, I think. We can open this as text with the text editor. And with that, we now have access to the mission script. And what we want to look for is right here, PlayerCarType. I forget what the range is, and one of these will crash the game because, again, the Jaguar does not exist in the game. Apparently, it didn't exist in any of the other level files except for Newcastle on PC as well. So this 0 is the normal Miami car. So we'll go through each of these and basically just... What's nice is I can keep this open and just switch back to the game. Which, unfortunately, the game will indeed close each time. Ugh, I hate that there's this pink border. I don't know how to get rid of it. It sometimes shows up. So now we're on. We have changed the car to car type 1, so it should be a different vehicle now. And we basically rinse and repeat. I'm gonna rinse and repeat this until I show every car off. So now we are using the pickup truck from San Francisco's box truck. So I'm assuming normally you can. This is a normally usable vehicle. I'm gonna show off each of the sides. Whoop. Okay. And now we have to go back and change the script again. Now we're going to use car type 2. Now we're using the New York car, or also known as the Miami car on some missions. Because if you played PlayStation, the New York, if you consider PlayStation the main driver one, which I do because it's my favorite, the New York car from that platform is actually missing on here. Sort of, because then again the Miami car does use the same textures. Again, it's just a different model, UV differently. PlayerCarType 3. Now we're on the San Francisco car. So now we're basically just missing the LA car. I think. Yeah. PlayerCarType 4. I don't know if it'll show up on the recording or not, but it probably will. Here's the Superfly car, or Superfly. Yeah. For these cars that go faster than the other ones, I'll drive around a bit, I guess. Just to show off their speed. Which it should be the same as PCs, basically. Next car. Car type 5. How to close apps. Well, in the full screen mode. So I think this one's the Monarch from San Francisco. It's also on PlayStation, but unused normally, I think. Okay. So there's that one. There isn't arrows over here. Oh, okay. I guess I can open up. Okay, that's good to know. So that will work for. So now we're in car type 6. Okay, now we have, I believe, the small LA car from PlayStation. Is what I'm gonna call it, because that basically is. I thought this would work, but it's not showing up. So I guess that won't work after all. Why did I close that? PlayerCarType 7. Oh, here's the brown car. So, let me check here, because I think, yeah, follow car, end car, which is basically hood cam. So that was the 3 thing. There is bumper, but there's also hood cam. If only there was a button I could swap between them without needing to bring that up, because that's kind of annoying. PlayerCarType 8. Now we have... I don't know. What is this car? Where is it from? I forget. Because I'm pretty sure it's on maybe this car isn't on PlayStation? But I want to say it is. Like, don't play enough Driver 1. Because I thought the small blue cars were LA. Maybe this one's also an LA car or New York? I forget. I think it's New York Undercover. I think that's what it was. On PlayStation. PlayerCarType car 9. There's too many of them. Ah, yes, the Camaro. The green Camaro. Although it looks kind of ugly in this game, in my opinion. That front end looks horrendous. PlayerCarType 10. We're down to double digits. Here's the cop car. Once again, can't activate the siren, sadly. Ew, what am I doing? Brain fart. PlayerCarType 11. Here's the white car that was used in that one Miami mission. The front end's pretty much similar, but the back end's very different. PlayerCarType 12. Oh, I forgot about the Firebird. Or Camaro, I'm not sure which one it is. It's like it's a mix between. Yeah, I almost forgot about the Camaro, so that's another car. Next one might be the Taxi. There's the Taxi. So there's probably only 3 cars left. Well, technically 2, because one of them's missing. Also, I noticed that this car seems to have a broken interior model. It's kind of hard to tell, but if you just look at the end of the car on the front and side, you can see the front grille through the dash of the car. In fact, the entire front end of the car. That implies that the front dash isn't quite placed right or something. I don't know what's going on with it. It was the only model I noticed that has this issue. So if we've gone through all the cars, which I think we have, this one should crash the game once I try loading it, because this... Nope, I was wrong. I forgot about the President's Run car for PC. It's probably after this one. There's so many cars. Not a lot of utility variety though, which Driver 2 got covered with ambulances, fire trucks, and buses and whatnot. Driver 1 certainly has a lot of for PC has a lot of different car variety though for regular cars. There would be vans and there is trucks, but there would be vans too if players could actually drive the damn traffic cars. PlayerCarType 15. We'll know if the game crashes if it's the Jaguar from Newcastle. I don't know if it crashes at the loading screen or after I press the tap screen button. Oh, it crashed at the loading screen. That answers my question. Okay, now we're on to the two special cars, CarType 16 and 17, which means there is a total of 18 cars on Driver 1 PC. 17 on iOS since there is no Jaguar. Yes. Out of all of the cars added to iOS, for whatever reason, the Ferrari is the only one that got changed. And instead of being red, it is now yellow. It's the only one that was recolored, and I don't know why. But the top speed of the vehicles are just like in PC, double the speed of the normal cars. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to recolor this to yellow. And it's even stranger because no one will ever get to see it. Normally no one would get to see this since the mission scripts are normally not, or there's no car selection screen on iOS. Okay. Now, and last but not least, the Thunderbird, CarType 17, also known as 18, because 0 is also a car. Like I said, they recolored the Ferrari, but the Thunderbird looks pretty similar to how it did on PC. It's still green, and it's got its lights like it did. But yeah, they gave them models and everything. Like, it seemed like they wanted people to have the car selection screen and take a ride, but for some reason it just isn't here on iOS. So these cars just never get shown. Well, and with that, I guess that's this playthrough concluded. And I guess with that, I guess I'll see y'all guys next time. Thank you for watching.